Okay? And what we mean by that is that you then take a look and ask yourself the question, where is this fear actually coming from? Like in the movies where you see an interrogation of police with a suspected criminal and they're in the room sitting across the table, that suspect is in the chair and they are being asked the questions as to where you come from, what were you doing and what are you actually about. We want you to do that, to interrogate your Dreambuster and actually think through, where is this resistance actually coming from? It might be an experience, it could be something that was said to you from family members, a past failure. It may be a particular pattern that has got repeated in your life. Try to think back as to where did it all start from. If you yourself can't identify any Dreambusters, spend some time journaling on just one that stopped you in the past, when you wanted to go for something but you didn't actually do it. What was that actually all about? What did it feel like? How has that come to your attention? How did you finally overcome that? So that's the steps we want you to take in identifying your Dreambuster. Now, we're going to give you some examples of Dreambusters now, which will help you to categorize and name it with a greater sense of clarity. So the first type of Dreambuster is what we call a childhood tape. Now, these are lies that other people have said about us in the past that we've ended up believing as true statements that are true for every period of our lives. In other words, it may have been that a family member or a school teacher or somebody in authority at a moment of frustration may have said, well, you're never going to amount to anything, or that's not practical. Do you think money grows on trees? How are you ever going to accomplish that? Or you're a good starter, but you never ever finish anything. Yeah, those words of frustration get said to us in moments in our childhood when we are vulnerable and can't counter it with any other wisdom at that young innocent age. And what tends to happen is that those thoughts then get planted in our minds, and although they won't necessarily dominate our lives, they can surface and become a real drag in terms of us being able to move forward into dreams that we really want to go for.